How's it going, everyone? It's almost 1:30 in the morning here out on the West Coast, and just laying in bed with my two girls, Millie, and that's Lucy. And I know my channel has been mainly about the Philadelphia Eagles, who, as you know, are my favorite football team, my only football team. But I wanted to make this video about something different. Um, I've been struggling with my mental health lately. Not to the point where I want to hurt myself, but just feeling pretty down about things, about the way, the direction of this country, inflation, things like that. And I know I should be thankful for having a bed to sleep in, which I'm laying in right now. A roof over my head. Food to eat. A car to get to work in every day. But it's hard sometimes. I'm almost 44 years old now. And for a very high percentage of my adulthood, since I was 13, I've smoked a lot of marijuana in my life. I was raised by a marijuana user. He was a good dad, but he had his flaws too, just like everybody else. But I recently, since October of last year, beginning of October, I've been sober off of marijuana. I had one little relapse on Christmas, but yeah, I feel like that has really held me back from accomplishing things in life. And if you're someone that struggles with mental health or with addiction, you come to the right place to comment about your struggles, to, share some thoughts and feelings if you want to in the comments. But I'm going to try to make more videos about real life stuff. I mean, obviously football is real life, but you know what I mean, more everyday stuff to where you can get to kind of know me a little bit better. A lot of you have known me as Philly Foothills, Philly Fuego of the Nest Out West, which is the channel that I'm going to continue to post videos on. Man, they're probably not going to be a lot about football. Like I said, they're going to be more about real life stuff, things like that. That sound in the background is my little white noise machine that we use to help block out some of the noise, because we live really close to freeway and a railroad track. But yeah, if like I said, if you're somebody that struggles with mental health, with addiction, just know that you're not alone. You know, if you ever want to talk, you can leave a comment, and I'll try to respond as best I can. And definitely don't, if you can, if you have the access to it, don't be afraid to reach out for help. You know, the stereotype of, especially for men, of asking for help, you know, with your mental health or physically, any kind of help. The stereotype that men are weak because they ask for help or they need help, it's bullshit. Don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. You can be a strong man and still need help. You could be a hardworking, devoted person and still need help. You know, this goes out to anybody. Not just men, anybody. If you are struggling with mental health, and I'm serious, I'm very, very serious when I say this, don't be afraid to ask. To reach out for help. There are a lot of free services out there that can get you in contact with a counselor, with a, if you're a religious person, you can go to a church and talk to a pastor or a minister, things like that. You know, I just literally a couple hours ago, shaved off my beard that I've been growing for quite a while. So I'm kind of going for that more clean cut look. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm missing a couple teeth in the front, and that's one of the things that I want to fix in my life. You know, a lot of people see that and they think of drugs or something like that, and I've never done any other drugs besides marijuana, so that's a false reading if you're thinking like I'm a tweaker or something like that, because I'm not. Never was, never will be. And mental health struggles is a real fucking thing, especially in this world that we live in. You know, you see a lot of people come on social media and flaunt, brag, show off the things that they have. And it just, if you're on social media, it can really drag you down into a rabbit hole that, if you don't have those things, it can really, really make you jealous, envious, put that hatred in your heart. That's just not healthy. So, like I said, I'm going to try to make a video every day and post it. But, yeah. Leave me a comment. Let me know if I could, be a listening ear to anybody out there who is, battling with addiction, battling with mental health, or both. And, you know, I hope that you know that there's people out there, even if you're in the most desperate times, if you're homeless, living out of your car, living out of a storage unit, things like that, things could always be worse. Things can always be worse. They really, really can. So don't give up. You know, you can rest, but don't quit. I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys out there who may be watching this video randomly, or, you know, have been subscribed to my channel and you're like, what's this? Because my stuff's everything on my, all the content on my channel has been Eagles related or football related, definitely. Mostly Eagles though. But, yeah, you guys take care. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to try to get some sleep. And I'm doing this for my mental health just as much as anybody out there who's struggling with theirs. So just know that you're not alone.